license to operate is not the same as a legal license to operate. I think that's the one key thing. The social license to operate also is not something that you earn once and you bank it in your back pocket. It is part of your ongoing engagement process that you must have with your communities. That means, one, and this is not, it's never easy. You need to actually empower your communities to be able to engage with you. Because remember that some of us come from multinationals with huge resources into communities that, one, don't understand mining, they don't understand development, some of them don't understand their rights. Some of them actually are in communities with very, very convoluted hierarchies. Some of the people in those communities don't have voices, the youth, women, especially interracial communities. So it does become important that before you walk into a community, you understand how that community is structured, and you ensure that that community is empowered to engage with you. Okay. You can't have a David and Goliath engagement in communities. It does not work. The other tricky one is that, to earn a social license to operate, you must understand that our communities often don't have a similar vision or a united vision. It is therefore important that you resource your team that's going to engage. In the previous panel, we heard about shared value. Delivering a project does not necessarily translate to shared value. It does not necessarily translate to to fulfilling the expectations of the communities. It might give you that tick in terms of your compliance with certain requirements. So for the project to be successful, and I think we often lack this in the industry, you need to be able to design for impact. If you are building a school, for instance, you can tick the box once you've got the 12 classrooms and the admin block sorted. But what were you building the school for? And I think it goes back to what Diana was saying around that socioeconomic baseline study that you need to do. So that when you go back 3-5 years later, you know what you are measuring. You're not measuring in the dark. It's not about throwing darts in the dark. So it's not about delivery, but it's about the actual impact. But you need to understand what the objectives were from the very beginning.